Hello everyone. Currently eating some mac and cheese, so sorry if you hear me eating.
Captain. You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
What's that make the vicar?
Max? I was thinking
Where are we right
maybe
now?
one of the butlers. Don't tell him I said that.
We're at Terra 2.
Oh, I'm...
Excuse me.
definitely gonna tell him.
Yeah, I need to go to Monarch.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Delicious. Delicious mac and cheese. I need the vicar and I'll go with Nyoka. Hello. Whoever you are. Sorry if you hear me eating. I'm almost done with my mac and cheese. There we go. Finished my delicious mac and cheese.
I don't mean to judge, but are you ever sober, Ms. Ramner?
Okay. Do I have anything unnecessary in my inventory?
Only when I got a job to do.
Just to make sure that I am not encumbered on the way there. Excuse me.
Hey, Cap. Got a minute?
What's up?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be
Sure.
upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Good to accept.
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Danders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Cool. But I'm gonna find the scholar first.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. I'll take a toe off. May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Wapow! Heck yeah. Easy peasy. Oh? Oh, but what's... Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe it's just not available yet. But I know what this part is. Well, the system recalibrates its gas sensors. Excuse me, sorry. Hello. Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, hey!
Never anger a man of the claw.
Get past that armor.
Hello. You are now dead. $27, $38. That's 9. Any more? No? Cool. Oh, hi.
I'll take your confession now.
Yes. Die. 49. Yeah, I like the way Nyoka looks with this armor though, because I remember having her have that. So I'll let her have that one. The Vicar. I know there's a guy trapped at a bridge. Like right there, I think.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Oh, that's too far. No thanks. Not right now, at least. Thank you. Don't mind if I diddly do. Ay.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Gosh, blast it. What are your conquests?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon.
That's a lie.
No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
One big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Come here, Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
What about Zora?
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Why are you here in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Oh, no.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Cool.
Damn philosophists.
Damn
The
philosophy.
folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Hi. You looking smexy. Yeah, I did some repairs.
What kind of idiot keeps a collection of empty shells?
You look smexy. My boyfriend's smexy though. Ooh. Anything back here? No. Okay. Yay, a workbench. Yeah, let's repair all the equipment. Thank you. I'll break this down. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need flamethrower. A machine gun I might keep. No, I'll break that. Hi.
Hope Zora sends me next.
Hi.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Hi.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronze.
You look like you have a squid hat. Not boss, you run a store out
It
here?
ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
You're a chef?
Cooking's my true passion. You need a Raptidon to taste good? Bring it here, and I'll work a miracle with you.
By miracle, he means salt. He adds salt and calls it cuisine.
Hey, don't go spilling my secrets. You're just mad we cut you off.
Lady's got a right to drink, damn you.
You be careful. Don't let this one near your medical supplies.
Oh my
She ain't
gosh.
picky as to the difference between pure alcohol and distilled spirits.
Isn't the thing in here? Is it the sweetheart cake in here? No? Oh. Shock Cannon Ultra. Ooh. Light machine gun Mark II. Yes, please. Oh, I don't have enough bits. Oh, can I sell some junk? Yes, I have enough bits. That's plasma launcher. I will take. Oh, that's a grenade launcher too, though. That. No, I'm not the light machine gun. Yeah. So. That. Then let me
I ought to mention, the
edit it.
Iconoclasts are loyal folk.
Let's modify this bad boy to Fun Times barrel and a yes. See, I want zap power, or do I want magnum? I'll go with zap. And that's hers. It's plasma.
Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Damn philosophist.
It's lagging again. I gotta like. I hate doing this. I've gone the distance. Can it stop lagging? Okay, there we go. Finally. Jesus.
Boy, you want the runs? Better than tasting sulfur and dirt every damn day.
Hi.
Hey.
We go over here. Hi.
Carry on.
Rework orders, steam coming out of the roof. Darn. Let me reroute the water. I need engineering 55. How good am I on engineering? I need some more points. Unless, Nyoka, can I have your arm real quick? Let me get that. And let me put this on for the moment. Now will it let me? No. Yeah, it's still the same. Okay. to put on this armor, and Yoko, you can get this armor back. There's another one.
I don't have time for this.
Okay,
Never seen you before.
I'm new here.
Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
What's your story?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
Just know a few things.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1. Or whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain can tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
Heartbreak.
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. A fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
That's what they do.
Mostly we protected folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fuck moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox. And I've been thinking about seeing it found.
You want mementos? What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
You want mementos?
Thereabouts. Getting on in years, kid. Legs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, unlock spot
Appreciate
coming
it,
up.
kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Hi.
This armor itches something awful.
Hi.
You meditate today? If not,
Hi.
folk we're gonna lose.
That's just the way it
I know they're up there. Hi.
As you were.
Yes, you were.
Move along.
In with nothing in it. Anything secret in the back? No. Oh. Hello? Sorry, I had to reach my eyes.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna lose my lunch.
Hi.
Huh?
Ooh, that's a shot-off shotgun Mark II. Alright, Vicar, I have you a new present. There you go. I'm switching weapons because I was getting in the way. Hi. Alright, time to go speak to the people.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Nuys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Hi.
What? Sorry.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Oh my gosh. What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Wouldn't supplies help more?
Yes.
We will make do, as we always have. Spreading the word of our movement is of paramount importance. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies.
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Nyoka, I can smell you're having fun.
I have some questions for you. So what about the Iconoclasts?
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
What I've seen, yeah, anarchy would be better.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
Oh my gosh.
I would like to know what you think Bokonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth, and then with all your heart give yourself to it."
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers to giving oneself over to the plan. It is not some paean to an invisible creator in the sky.
Let them talk.
Were there a truth to the grand plan in the first place, I and Bakonu might agree. But what we see as divine purpose is just one facet of the universe figuring itself out. To quote, as a child looking at the leg of an elephant, unable to view it whole, we mistake the tiny scope of our understanding as the unfathomably large purpose of the universe.
You're not completely full of shit, I'll give you that. Even if you do twist things beyond recognition to suit your own beliefs.
Were my teachings beyond recognition, I dare say I wouldn't have a small army of followers who understand and believe.
I owe you an apology. I expected you to be a complete idiot. I'd say you're actually more in the 25% idiocy range.
Likewise. Now, I'm sorry. What was it you were asking? Not in the sense of a single entity. Fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time. Organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
The universe doesn't need to find its purpose. purpose. It is a mathematically perfect equation that gives mankind purpose.
That we'd consider ourselves in any way capable of understanding the universe, much less an equation that drives it, is nothing but hubris. Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
Ability to believe? I think you mean inability to tell fantasy from truth, which rules out any knowledgeable scientician.
Let us be clear. Neither of us can lay claim to being knowledgeable on this topic. It is a matter of belief. It is not as if OSI has gone and proven anything. Regardless, what were you saying? The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment.
Absolute
bullshit. With the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, just like the overlords before him.
I've brushed with death, but I don't believe any of this.
But then your will is stronger than most. Your moment is yet to come. How exciting! All right. What?
You got anything to say, Mr. Vicar?
I've been mulling over everything with Graham and the Iconoclasts. Upon further reflection, Graham's not as much of an idiot as I thought he'd be. But in other ways, he's worse. I'd urge you to be careful in future dealings with him, Captain. He's an unhinged zealot who lacks awareness of the consequences of his choices. I wouldn't trust him to lead a crew, let alone a town-wide cult.
Who would you trust to run Monarch?
As much as I usually appreciate the board's ordered approach to governance, in Monarch's case, they aren't really running anything so much as leaving everyone to rot. Unless you agree with them that the inhabitants of Monarch should be forced to evacuate, or die from their stubborn rebelliousness. Zora is militant, unbending, and ruthless for sure. I'd be hesitant to oppose her. But she gets results, and she doesn't suppress intelligent discourse. Can't say I agree with the Iconoclasts, but Zora has what it takes to save Monarch.
Now where's Nyoka?
What's up?
Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something, just ask.
Has Monarch always been your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But, yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Did you have a family here?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
You don't want to find your parents?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
Why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, I think I prefer the beasts.
Yeah.
Good.
Sure, you got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rat nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself, and the man is immaculate, clean. He had a flowery presence to him, a pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there, and you were glad for it.
So why was he called Dirty Don?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque, primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen Raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
It was glorious. Damn, I have loved to have been there.
Yeah. I never seen anything like it. Day came when he tried to take on a Mantiqueen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Yeah.
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
Oh, I gotta wait for her to walk all the way over here just to lean over and just, oh, just oh my god. Ooh. Oh, there's a tactical shotgun too. Like that, and that. Yeah, I'll take that.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
You run the triage?
Yeah. Name's Zora. I've been patching up the Iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
So you're a Sawbones.
I was a long time ago. Over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. When he's being an idiot, sure. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
You look like a preacher. You attract...
What are you... We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. Hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do. Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there. That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that. I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. They ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8. Up.
Wait, could I have saved Milton? Well, it seems like they've already burst. Where is this pressure regulator? Vicar. Here you go. So, what? What is this supposed pressure regulator? Oh, is that it right there? There we go. I finished.
What are you about? I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who... Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
Nice.
May the eternal truth guide you.
Oh, hush. Alright, oh, Jesus. Scusi. Monarch missions, I will be honest, is some of them one of the most annoying missions to do. It's so many packed onto one planet, and then a lot of them you still have to go back and forth to other planets as well. Let's go this way, because there's a bridge with a guy that I can save. I'm supposed to go over here. Ooh. Ooh, thank you. Am I? Yeah. I'm gonna go this way.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
I hear acid baths are all the rage in Byzantium. Anyone fancy a dip?
I smite you in the name of the law!
Why would it teleport him into the bath? Flying.
Skills are unrivaled. The strong survive and the weak perish.
Nice.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
I am a soul!
We're destined to die.
Nice. Was that it? Oh, no? Oh, there's bones.
I've had quite enough of you!
I've had quite enough of you!
Natural selection is a harsh mistress.
Huh. Ain't seen a sick queen before.
I don't think that's working! Sometimes violence is the only way!
Covering you!
Nice hit! Don't do it! Won't work!
With us?
Cool. There's Fallbrook.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Keep your...
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. No reservation? No problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the Hockenspiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind.
Oh dear.
A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure, We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous, yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10-to-1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Cool. Hi. There's a guy in here I gotta punch.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. I certainly hope you're not insinuating the problem is me. I mean, that would be preposterous. I never do anything under the table. That, Miss Malin ain't aware of. If there's any issue, really, you should talk to her. She's straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you're interested. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here. Got the goods?
Punch him in the eye.
Ow! What was that for?
Look at me one more time. I dare you.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. Really. Wink.
Punch him in the other eye.
Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this swells shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again. Please and thank you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, you punch him in the eye, you get better reputation. Somehow. For free? What's this? 10, 10, 14. Hey.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Oh, you hush.
No,
the Chet.
But thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Jeez,
Put that away. I ain't in the mood for games.
Yeah. I'm going. Oh. Hi.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Oh, you are so going to die whenever I do the genocide run.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was stars. I can't remember. Hey.
You don't think he got crushed during
Booze like this leads to two things: bumping uglies and brawling.
Sure puts things into perspective.
Oh, whoa. Hi. Oh, I need to rebuy that Mage Queen Chitin. Or Mage Carapace, because that's what I need later on anyway. I don't need all this. What does Neopa use as a melee? Oh, that. It's lagging again. Oh my gosh. I hate it when it does this. Come on, I gotta increase my distance. Jeez, you gotta go a certain amount of distance away from where you just were, so it can stop. Like, oh, hello.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Carry on, man.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Hi.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking.
Do you have any sweetheart cakes? No, you do not. Oh, hi.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
There's a top dog in these parts.
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought. Yeah, and?
Yeah,
Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us. We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Why the socialites?
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
There's a sublight sniper rifle. Oh, there's a... Wait, doesn't she already have a light machine gun Mark II? No, she's got a regular light machine gun. Wait. Can I steal a light? No, I can't. Cool.
Nope.
Alright, Nyoka, you got a better weapon now.
You shop.
Nothing else? Really?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Obviously too common an ailment for insurance to cover.
So, What kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium, who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Oh my gosh.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Anything in here? Why is it suddenly hostile over there?
We got our paws full enough as it is. Go away! We got... Come back later.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be... cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze. What do you think?
Nothing at all.
Well then.
Take that bypass shunt, thank you. Hello. Oh yeah. Just got a new weapon. Why did I say weapon? Hello?
If you're
Next
feeling
to
like the
nothing
civilized
interesting.
type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Hi.
My bet's on citation in the auto loader races.
Hi.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Ale?
Hello? I need a refill. Oh, pardon. You don't work here.
Yeah, I don't work here. Whew. I know I picked up something good. What was I know there's a plasma launcher. What did I just pick up? Oh yeah, it was this skeletal muscular adrenal simulator. So time whenever you can disinfect has a cooldown. Ooh.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Why'd you lie to me?
I couldn't risk you not bringing me here.
It sounds like you have things to work out between you. I'll just be on my way.
Not so fast, chump.
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true! My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Hey, I just want to thank you for saving my life. Exaggeration? Has the vicar told you what he did to old Lem? He's still eating through a tube last I heard.
Look, what I may or may not have done to some degenerate during a prison brawl is old news. I'd rather not discuss it. I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Ay.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Did you find him? Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This is only half! Are you... You think you can steal from me?
What's from the eye? Get a hold of yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, okay, all right. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
I know exactly where they are.
Mini Malin, get your... Damn it all. Now look what you done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or...
I need to get tested.
There is plenty of need. I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
Maybe for vivisection, sprats possess rapid.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Gosh, I'm killing everyone on the Fallbrook whenever I get done here. I'm also stealing your bypass shunt, and your John Mag picks, and your ammo. Freaking a-hole. Coming here all nice and stuff. Have piles of poop in your own house.
Got the goods? You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Right, right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods. Officially, speak.
I'm skipping this.
A shrewd decision.
Remember.
Oh yeah, I gotta go. Main reason why I'm here in the first place. Gotta go to the darn bar. Oh, I can't take these? No. No.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't... What's your...
This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but Nelson Mason's a con man.
Try Yvonne upstairs if you're looking for a swill. No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bet. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay, maybe my scheme wasn't so surefire due to a flaw in the delivery system.
For the price, I expected a larger con. My big cards are fully loaded.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite. Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to.
Bruh.
Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits are we talking?
More than you can afford at this time. Bagged another one, did he? The ante-up's downstairs, and they don't serve drinks. Here, have a pity swill, on me. Your eyes do not deceive you. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot.
They do not produce derelict entertainment such as this on Byzantium, I assure you.
Get the heck out of my way.
Quietly now.
Nothing.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
I don't want any trouble out of you. Yeah. Hi.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land.
Shut
like a
up.
goddamn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you. I'm not boss.
I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, the boss sent me, you oaf.
Funny. You don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the elf. Yeah.
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me.
He was dead when I got there.
Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction. All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
You kidding me?
Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel confident saying I can split her asunder.
I'll just bet you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Bright as a newborn star on the outside, blackest of holes within. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Whatever.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
She can go screw herself.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him.
Don't suppose I could...
Is it Duncan somewhere? Ugh. I'm tired. Wait. Oh, that's... I need to go to Amber Heights.
It's proof that manta queens devour their mates after copulation.
Yeah. Well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body till their swarm hatches and eats it. The first meal is their father.
Makes one appreciative he wasn't born a mantisaur.
Slimy man like you might fit in just fine.
You seen Tucker? What the heck is Tucker? He's over here.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Captain Napa.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts?
Tucker, you Agnes' little boy?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades. No matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work.
No, I won't do that to Agnes.
I'm plain out of ideas then, Captain. What in the nebula is wrong with you? You're...
Look at him. He keeps making it. Fucking weird, Carl.
What's wrong with that?
He can hear you. He's in the zone. The trash tube zone. You've got to admit, they're convenient. Fit together real nice. Trash is trash. I don't care what you think. I guess.
You can use it to build. Like, holy crap, cheesums. Freaking idiots. Ugh.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came.
Oh, Captain, you did it!
So grateful, Captain. And don't worry. I'm never leaving Mama alone. She'll be very safe from anyone.
What a strange thing to say. I couldn't agree more. You just remember that, Tucker. If you ever... Here, kind stranger. This is every bit...
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Hungry? No. Not so fast. She needs it for a job? Give me a... Okay, will that...
Oh. This Terminator makes us searching the black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook.
No.
Is it one of these? There it is. Ugh. So tired.
Between you and me, Preacher.
You look like a...
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacks? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacks. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered. He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's dead.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I have to read it. Looks mighty long, though. I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me.
I'll take some of that Mantiqueen chitin. Darn. 723 bits? I didn't know it was gonna be that much. I'm gonna sell you some junk. Jeez,
You should know. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna go this way.
If you were in charge, would you keep the board around?
No.
Of course. Even with all their faults, they are the best chance to maintain order in the colony.
I suppose I can appreciate the structure of things. As long as the folks at the top have got the right heads on their shoulders.
I smite you in the name of the law!
To shreds, you say? That's the last of them. Where were we? I suppose I can appreciate the structure of things. As long as the folks at the top have got the right heads on their shoulders. Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we... can start ascending.
Sorry if I'm not saving much. Just pretty tired. Doing the Monarch quests are... they have the most in them, but it's a lot. It's pretty tiring. I've had to quit beforehand, like if I'm playing on my own, because I start getting a headache sometimes. It's just like, ugh.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Cool. Easy peasy.
I'll take your confession now.
Nice. $100? What the heck?
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough.
I'm drink nothing.
I found the monster's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. Damn. Well, you find our box of memories? Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
You abandoned them?
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on, even though Mantis is past.
No, I need to use this vending machine. I don't want this. Assault Rifle Ultra. Oh yeah, I forgot they respawn on here. Oh. If it could just quit lagging, please. Thank you.
The strong survive and the weak perish. on you. I won't.
Did I not? Hmm. Hey.
I've had quite enough of you.
Careful.
Covering you. Never anger a man of the cloth. Everyone all right? I've had quite enough of you. May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
It's on me, folks.
Yay.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Covering you.
Yeah, hello.
never see us.
Oh my gosh. Keep sliding around, Jesus. I'm gonna switch controllers real quick. This is getting on my nerves. Sorry about that. Getting sick and tired of. Let me make sure I'm put. Yeah, I'm just getting sick and tired of just constantly sliding around.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can Raptor boots?
Snarl like a Raptidon.
Get away!
Sorry, I can help it.
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons, who's a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Will help?
We got locked in.
Easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. So look for a dead guy, I guess.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? What? I ain't got nothing on.
Put in a good word with me.
Can do.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yes. I don't believe in luck.
I learned in prison. The last of them. Never anger a man of the cloth.
Nice.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. Anyway.
I found your review.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for
My
years,
left kidney.
it was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not. In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
a paperweight.
See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Hardly the point, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Mr. Nandi may be correct. If the masses learn that the board disregards their own ordinances, it'd give rise to dissent. MSI could use this information to their advantage.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so?
You really think so?
I've been hatching this
He's
scheme
cute,
for
he's
quite some
funny.
time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
She's not fun scary like you, just scary. But that's why you'll be equipped to handle her. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
So... Sorry about the sudden stop. My mom called me. I had to talk to her real quick. Excuse me, geez, I'm sorry. Oh, hello.
I'll take your confession now.
Well done. We're still alive.
Oh, hello.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Nice.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold? Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to be quick about this.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny idea. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Cool. Mind if I check everything? I wish it wouldn't do that. Kick me out parties. What was that? What was that I just picked up? Oxy what? Covered in Arthur. on the right.
I'll take your confession now.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
I want to save here because I think he may end up dying if I don't save him. So I do want to.
I've had quite enough of you.
To shreds, you said? The last of them. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very... washable, I swear.
Bystanders, does this make us complicit?
Darn.
They'll never see us.
I'd love to not kill the scientists.
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Bystanders, does this make us complicit?
I'm right online. It's scripted.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
I am a soul.
Don't mess with us.
Really? I could have done that. There it is. Here is that pink helmet I was looking for. Nice. You're attending a company meeting of HHC headquarters in Byzantium. And vile dissident detectability. What is your priority? Answer: protect the chairman. You're perusing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliments equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. Berates him relentlessly. That's so dumb. Gloop gun. Where am I at? I'm over there. I'm not walking all the way over there. I'm tired. I think after I complete these 2 missions, I'm going to end the stream. I'm quite tired. I am quite tired. Yeah. And there's someone here.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Let me handle this, I'll give you the credit.
I don't know.
Quiet. What are you up to? Hello?
Relax, the Subbite squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are... Oh, finally! Tell Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he...
I'm not opening that yet.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Where do they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want to live? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Going silent.
I think I got plenty of Raptidon hide. Goodness, I have so many weapons now. $46, $38. 29, 29, 41. 59, 51.
What are you looking at?
And then they just disappear. Watch, they just disappear. They just disappear into thin air. Oh, so tired. not in here.
Gonna need to buy my...
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
How are the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Satar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony. Yeah. The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth.
Their own truth? There is only one truth. Free will is nothing but an illusion that drives man to struggle against his preordained path.
The cosmos will someday come to understand itself. We can only assist with our own truth-seeking, and hope that by our myriad tiny contributions, we can help usher that day forth.
You're a complete idiot.
Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it. A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins! Our people died out there!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The written word can be quite effective, but losing your flock seems counterproductive.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
No, I think that one's on the time limit. Ugh. Oh, this sucks, dude. I just want to get this done. Ugh. I've been streaming for over 3 hours now. I'm so tired. Let's see, 60, 120, 180, 240 will be 4 hours. Jeez, And I'm 30 minutes away from getting to 4 hours. Yeah, I'm taking the quickest path. I don't want to do it. There's anymore. I'm so tired. The whole entire Marauder Vandal. I don't have time to deal with any of you.
Huh?
I'll take your confession now.
Nyoka! I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. I appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
I've had quite enough of you. I smite you in the name of the law.
At least they refill you up on ammo. On some ammo.
Talk to me.
Any luck out there?
Your trauma medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
I gotta repair this darn printing press. I'm gonna turn the side charge. Ugh. Ugh. Oh shoot. I'm gonna be going in guns blazing, not with the montage. Yes, bad boy. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Vicar, you can have... What is this? Special effect knockdown. It's not better than this. Wow. Just wow. Let's modify your shotgun. Oh, actually, no. Actually, I don't need to modify it. Let's give you some more armor. Hello.
Sometimes violence is the only way. I am a sword. May the law have mercy on you. I won't. Never anger a man of the cloth.
Nice. That was easy.
thrive and the weak perish.
Grid, you say?
Sure would like to get this.
My head down.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Oh. Have to go outside.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Found data cartridge.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
What are these reformations?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
Sounds orderly. That's a good start.
Indeed. Everything starts with good documentation.
The workings of the universe take time to prevail. But sometimes you can reach the intended destination faster if you apply a little force.
Never fear. I plan on wording our forms very strongly. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Cool. Now to Graham.
If you'll just listen...
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people.
Yes,
Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
What are you arguing about?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us. Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
Yes, he is.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois?
Yes.
Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Come on, go faster so I can get this over with. Come on, move it. Jeezums. You act all militant, but you walk slower than a McDonald's fast food worker. Jeezums.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end. I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Okay, I'm done for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will possibly see y'all tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know, but thank you. Bye.